Russia bans 61 Trudeau officials, Canadian mayors, and journalists. Those listed have been placed on a stop list, which means they will not be allowed to enter Russia. In an attempt to put pressure on Russian President Vladimir Putin to cease his military's assaults on Ukraine, Canada continues to place sanctions on key Russians. Russia believes this is reprisal for Canada's actions. Among the newest list of premiers, Ontario Premier Doug Ford, Manitoba's Heather Stefanson, Saskatchewan's Scott Moe, Alberta's Jason Kenney, and British Columbia's John Horgan were all included. Former Canadian ambassadors to the United Nations, the Governor of the Bank of Canada, the Clerk of the Privy Council, and Senators Romeo Dallaire and Lloyd Axworthy have all been barred from entering Russia, as have Mayors John Tory of Toronto and Jim Watson of Ottawa. There have also been sanctions against Trudeau's Chief of Staff Katie Telford, his deputy Brian Clow, and his senior advisor Jeremy Broadhurst, as well as Cameron Ahmad, the Director of Communications for both Freeland and Anand. A long-standing Russian sanctions list has placed Freeland and Trudeau on it, as well as most of Canada's senators and a slew of other federal and provincial leaders. To reporters, Trudeau responded to Russia's action by saying that it doesn't undermine our commitment at all. It was made clear by the Prime Minister that Canada would continue its support of Ukraine in its fight against Vladimir Putin's brutal government. Thursday's list included top military and security personnel as well. The head of Canada's Communications Security Establishment, Shelley Bruce, and the Commander of Canada's Navy, Craig Baines, are among them. Major General Steve Boyven is stepping down as the leader of Canada's Special Operations Forces, while Lieutenant General Al Meinzinger is stepping down as the commander of Canada's Air Force. As a response to Canada's restrictions on some of Russia's most prominent media characters, the current wave of penalties covers journalists and key members of the country's major media organizations. Michael Melling, Vice President of CTV News, Catherine Tate, President of CBC, and David Wormsley, Editor-in-Chief of the Globe and Mail, are among those in attendance. It is claimed by the Russian Foreign Ministry that the persons sanctioned are directly engaged in the creation, justification, and execution of the governing regime in Canada's anti-Russian policies. On Thursday, Russia issued a statement in reaction to Canada's unfriendly acts, noting Canada's decision to help Ukraine in their battle against Vladimir Putin's illegitimate assaults by supplying guns and other supplies. Respondents to being included on the sanctions list have been mostly dismissive of its significance. Announcing his inclusion on the list, Ottawa's mayor said he requested municipal workers to place "Free Ukraine" street signs outside the Russian consulate.